What's up, guys? Welcome to Wildcat Outdoors. Today I'm going to put together a tarp teepee basically. It's good for rain and like heavy rain, heavy downpours, and wintertime especially, because it's going to be a warmer area to get into as far as tarp shelters are concerned. But we're going to get to it, so stick around. Okay, so all you really need for this, as far as the shelter is concerned, is 3 tent stakes and a tarp. Well, you also might want a stick to put up to prop up the center, or you can run a guy line if you have enough lashing on your tarp, lashing points. What you'll do is you'll spread out your tarp. Go ahead and get your tent stakes. You'll go ahead and put one in the back. One in the back on this side. You'll come to the front, find your 2 outside points at the center. And you'll actually lash them together. So you can use the same stake. Now with this particular tarp, it doesn't have lashing points. So this would be the one you would want to use your stick with. So I'm going to find a stick and I'll get right back with you. One thing you'll want to do when you set this up with a stick, you'll want to make sure you can find one close to the right height, or you cut it to the right height. But you also want to set something over the top of it to keep it from puncturing your tarp. This is a pretty heavy ripstop bag here, so I believe it'll do the trick. And we'll just go inside and set it up. As you can see, it's pretty easy to get in and out of. As you can see, it's pretty easy to get in and out of. You've got your door right here on the front. You can bring it around to the side if you'd like, just to keep rain from getting out. If you don't like the flapping, you can actually shorten it and stake it to the ground as well, because you can reach from the underside, take loose that stake to get out. But it's just an easy, quick tarp shelter. Now you can also hook down your sides here if that's something you prefer to do to block more wind. But as far as the 3-stake system goes, this is all you've really got to have. You could stake off every single one of them all the way around if you want to. Just really depends on what you want to do with this setup. For me, unless it's super windy, I just let this sit out, because even with a breeze blowing, it's going to go this way most of the time. If it doesn't, it's going to blow it around and usually blow it back that way. So usually you're pretty much set up for whatever you need. With this one, I believe it's a 12 foot by 12 foot tarp, so you actually have a lot of space inside here. Like I said, my preferred method, most of my tarps actually has a grommet or something here to put a guy line through, so you can go from tree to tree and set it up. I like that just because you don't have to find sticks and all that stuff to go ahead and get your shelter set up. So that's just my preference. Plus, you've got an adjustable height without having to cut sticks. But this is a great alternative. I mean, in the summertime, you know, you're going to get a lot of moisture out of this, condensation building up on it. So it's not something I really like to do with it being so humid and hot. But it is, you know, something great if you've got a lot of rain or wind or whatever. You've got this tied up by your guy lines. You got it staked down on all 3 corners at least. You got a good shelter out of the rain. But this is the Tipi tarp setup. It's something I recently found and thought it would be cool to share. So this is one of my favorite tarp setups, especially for cooler weather and also bad rainstorms and stuff, because it's just a good setup. You know, wind can blow off of it. It's very aerodynamic. So as always, thanks for watching Wildcat Outdoors. We appreciate the feedback, comments, and everything. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a good day.